What happens when an unstoppable force of political rhetoric meets an immovable object of Hollywood star power? The internet is still reeling from the seismic clash between White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt and legendary actor Jamie Foxx on the explosive talk show The Hot Seat, a confrontation so intense it's being called the most viral political showdown of the decade. When this rising mega superstar locked horns with one of entertainment's most quick-witted performers, the result wasn't just must-see TV, it was a cultural earthquake that exposed the raw nerve of America's political divide. But how did a 30-year-old press secretary completely dismantle an Oscar winner on national television? Why did this 17-minute segment spark a week-long media frenzy that drew reactions from Barack Obama and Donald Trump himself? And what does this brutal takedown reveal about the new rules of political combat in the social media age? The answers will shock you and may forever change how public debates are waged in America. The electric atmosphere in the hot seat studio was palpable even before the cameras started rolling, with audience members nervously buzzing about the unprecedented face-off about to unfold. On one side of the stark white interview set sat Karoline Leavitt, the 30-year-old wunderkind of Trump's White House communications team, her steely gaze and perfectly coiffed blonde hair projecting an aura of controlled intensity. Across from her lounged Jamie Foxx, the 56-year-old entertainment icon whose legendary improv skills and viral Trump impersonations had made him one of Hollywood's most formidable quick thinkers. The tension was so thick you could almost touch it, two masters of their respective crafts about to collide in what host Sarah Mitchell promised would be the most unfiltered political conversation in show history. From the moment Mitchell's first question landed, it became clear this wouldn't be a polite policy discussion, but a bare-knuckle brawl for the soul of American political discourse. Leavitt came out swinging with an opening salvo so explosive, it immediately sent social media into meltdown. "Let's stop pretending Barack Obama was some infallible leader," she began, her voice dripping with barely contained contempt. "The uncomfortable truth is he was a big tech puppet who sold out American workers while lining the pockets of Silicon Valley billionaires." The studio audience gasped collectively as Fox's famously expressive face cycled through shock, anger, and disbelief in the span of 3 seconds. When he attempted to counter with a trademark witty deflection, "Wow, someone's been drinking the MAGA Kool-Aid for breakfast," Leavitt instantly weaponized his celebrity status against him. "That's rich, coming from a Hollywood elite who makes millions pretending to be other people," she fired back without missing a beat. "Maybe stick to reading scripts instead of pretending you understand economic policy." The devastating counterpunch sent the conservative half of the audience into raucous cheers, while progressive viewers at home screamed at their TVs, setting the tone for what would become one of the most lopsided political takedowns in recent memory. What followed was a clinical dissection that political analysts are already calling a masterclass in modern rhetorical combat. Leavitt systematically dismantled Fox's defenses with the precision of a surgeon, alternating between damning statistics about manufacturing job losses under Obama and brutal personal jabs about celebrity privilege. Each time Foxx tried to pivot to Obama's healthcare achievements, Leavitt dragged him back to economic numbers. When he attempted emotional appeals about racial progress, she coldly reminded him of rising urban poverty rates. The more flustered Foxx became, his voice rising in pitch, his hands gesturing wildly, the more calm and measured Leavitt appeared, her icy demeanor and slight smirk projecting total control. At one particularly brutal moment, when Foxx shouted, "You're lying," in frustration, Leavitt simply raised one perfectly manicured eyebrow and replied, "The Bureau of Labor Statistics report from 2016 says otherwise, but I'm sure your Oscar gives you special insight the rest of us lack." The audience reaction was deafening. The knockout blow came when Foxx, desperately searching for solid ground, tried to shift the conversation to Obama's civil rights legacy. "Say what you want about economics, but no president did more for social justice than Barack Obama," he declared passionately. Leavitt's response instantly went viral. "Social justice," she repeated mockingly. leaning forward with predatory intensity. Tell that to the 2.3 million African American families who lost their homes during the Obama foreclosure crisis. Tell that to the Detroit auto workers whose pensions disappeared while his administration bailed out Wall Street. Is that your idea of justice, Mr. Fox? Because from where I'm sitting, it looks more like betrayal. The studio erupted as Fox physically recoiled, his mouth opening and closing like a fish out of water. In that moment, the debate was effectively over. Leavitt had not just won on points, she had achieved total rhetorical domination. Her final dismissal, "You're done, Jamie. Sit down," became an instant meme, cementing her victory in the digital arena before the segment even finished airing. The aftermath transformed from a news cycle into a full-blown cultural moment that exposed America's deepening political fault lines. Within 17 minutes of the segment airing, Leavitt slays Fox was trending worldwide, with clips of her most brutal takedowns racking up millions of views across every platform. Conservative media crowned her the new queen of political combat, while progressive commentators scrambled to dismiss the exchange as right-wing theater. Fox attempted damage control with a much-hyped SNL appearance where he performed a rap defending Obama and mocking Leavitt as all talk, no facts. But the effort fell flat. The narrative had already been set in stone. Even the intervention of political heavyweights couldn't shift perceptions. Trump's tweet praising Leavitt's total destruction of fake news Hollywood garnered more engagement than Obama's vague statement about the importance of truthful dialogue. The numbers told the story. Leavitt gained 1.2 million new social media followers in 48 hours, while searches for Jamie Foxx political views spiked 4,000%, mostly from users mocking the actor. Beyond the memes and soundbites, this confrontation revealed disturbing truths about the state of American political discourse. Leavitt's victory wasn't built on policy depth. Many of her economic claims were later debunked by fact-checkers, but on her mastery of emotional resonance and media manipulation. She understood that in the TikTok era, debates aren't won with nuanced arguments, but with viral moments, and she expertly crafted several. Fox, for all his improvisational genius, made the fatal error of trying to engage substantively in an environment where perception trumps reality. The aftermath has sparked existential questions. Has political debate been reduced to a contest of who can deliver the most brutal soundbite? Can traditional liberal values compete with the ruthless efficiency of MAGA's media machine? And most, chillingly, does the truth even matter anymore when a well-delivered lie gets millions more views? As the dust settles, one uncomfortable question hangs over the entire spectacle. In an America where attention spans shrink by the day and viral moments dictate political fortunes, is there any hope for substantive discourse? Or are we doomed to endless replays of the Leavitt-Fox showdown, where style always defeats substance and the loudest voice wins? We want to hear from you. Do you think Karoline Leavitt's dominance reveals a troubling new reality in political debates? Or was Jamie Foxx simply unprepared for modern media combat? Sound off in the comments. And tell us which political figure you'd like to see Leavitt debate next.